So what is going on, people? And today I'm going to be doing a FIFA 16 kind of wish list video. A couple of these, one of these players are actually still playing, but close to retiring without a doubt. And I just thought that I'd put together a little video, based on what kind of legends that I would like to see upcoming in FIFA 16 and in the future FIFAs as well. So. The first three, what I've done is split it into three for you all. There's basically 6 cards and obviously 2 screens with 3 cards on each one. And I have to give a special shout out to Cheyenne once again. His @ is the first kind of thing in the description, so if you go down in the description you can follow him on Twitter. He does so much GFX for me, and he's just great. He's actually put all of these together, the cards, everything. It's just, honestly, it's fantastic. So yeah, thanks Shane for that. So yeah, first of all we have got Xavi, Ferdinand and Ronaldinho. An odd combination, but no, 3 absolute legends without a doubt. Let's start off with Xavi. Now he is going to be going to play in Qatar, but without a doubt he's going to be ending his career pretty soon, I reckon. Probably play a season over there or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's sad to see him go and leave Barcelona, a club that he's been at from a very young age. I think he was around 10 years old when he first joined through their academy, came through the ranks there, pretty just a homegrown absolute legend. Something that you rarely see today, somebody who's been at a club for that long. And it is a shame. I think it is a shame that there aren't more players like that out there. But Xavi is just an absolute maestro in the midfield over the years, supplying Messi, having actually worked with Ronaldinho on the right there as well in the past. Without a doubt, Iniesta's going to miss him. I think Messi will miss him as well. And Barcelona on a whole will miss him. He's just been a real provider in terms of goals and assists for Barcelona over the years. And if you do want me to do a bit of a video showing best clips of these guys, let me know and I will do that as well. Next up, we've got a BPL legend, English legend, Rio Ferdinand, a guy that I've got a hell of a lot of respect for, but despite him playing for Manchester United and being a United legend without a doubt, I do have a lot of respect for Rio as a person as well. And yeah, Rio, again, a fantastic defender. He's been for England and for United. Unfortunately, his last season at United, he wasn't very happy there because he felt like he'd been kind of like mistreated. You can don't quote me on that. I'm not sure what his actual words were, but I gathered the impression that he felt a bit left out there. So unfortunately, he did kind of come to dip into some bad form, really. He just lost it, didn't he? And it didn't really surprise me when he announced his retirement, but he moved from United to QPR for a season, and yeah, announced his retirement at the end of the season just gone. Again, another absolute legend though, and he thoroughly deserves a card. Just looking at his stats there, it's just sums him up really. Just a great defender, solid defensive, so obviously defensive, but a big, tall, great defensive player. Also good at going forward in terms of set pieces. Used to nab some cheeky goals like a John Terry, really. He's good at headers and stuff, and he's scored quite a few headers over the years. He's got into some fights over the years as well, and yeah, he's a good guy. Definitely, alongside Xavi, deserves a legend card. Next up is Ronaldinho. What a player this guy was. To be fair, this might seem like a mad statement, but a lot of young kids today watching Barcelona, Messi is like the main man. But for me growing up, it was always Ronaldinho. The skills that he pulled were just absolutely insane, and he could literally blow your mind with skills. Like, you see stuff today that other footballers do, other skillful footballers, but and most of them actually came from this guy right here. He was like, like I was gonna say, to be honest, when you see skills and stuff perform today, you're like, oh, that was good. But from him, he would blow your mind completely. He'd be like, wow, how has he done that? And he would just take every skill to the extreme as well, and just absolutely just embarrass the opposition players. And yeah, he's just a fantastic player. All round, absolutely love the guy, a living legend, and I hope that he does get a card in FIFA because he thoroughly deserves one. And the last three that I've got actually are three like recently retired players. Starting off with Carlos Puyol, great player, again another defender, but a true leader. Led the Barcelona side for some time. Again, just a absolute legend, Spanish legend as well. Great for his national team, great for Barca, and they did well to keep hold of him, to be honest, because there must have been a lot of speculation over the years, a lot of clubs showing interest, but he kind of stayed with Barca, so fair play to him. There's a lot of Barcelona players in here actually, or players that have once played for Barca. So, yeah, it's just, to be honest, it's a shame that he did retire, Puyol, because again, he was like a childhood favourite player. Just watching him and Ronaldinho was the old Barcelona, the Barcelona that I knew from growing up. Like, so yeah, it would be great to see him get a legend card. Next up, the man in the middle, a player very close to my heart, Thierry Henry. Only recently retired, currently on Sky Sports' pundit team. So, yeah, he's also doing some coaching stuff as well. He's got some coaching badges already, I think. So that's pretty good to see him making movements in that department. But without a doubt, one of the best strikers that the Premier League has ever seen, that the world has ever seen as well. Gutted when he left Arsenal. Honestly, the first and only time that I've ever really cried over football was when Thierry Henry left Arsenal. Just, yeah, really did upset me. Him and like Bergkamp with the players who I adored when I first come about football and when I was watching Arsenal, and those two were my absolute heroes. And there was loads of speculation for a while about him going to Barcelona, and I was like, no, he can't go, he can't, Wenger can't let him go, but he did go, and yeah, it was absolutely guttering. And then he came back for after he'd left Barcelona, actually, when he was in the MLS for New York Red Bulls. He came back like once their season was over, just on a loan thing, and he scored against Leeds in a cup match, and that goal was actually the crucial goal in the game, and that had me close to tears, because that, as an Arsenal fan, of course, and him coming back and him just saving us, it meant everything, and just seeing him wearing the jersey again was great. So yeah, an absolute legend, and there's no doubt that this guy will get a legend card, and all in good time. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And finishing off now with probably something that you guys didn't know about me. David Beckham was actually like my first ever footballing like idol player. Obviously, to not play, it's difficult to say like who your favourite Arsenal player is and who your idol is, because obviously I would say an Arsenal player, and I guess the reason that is when they don't play for your club, that yet you still love watching them play. And for me, that was always David Beckham. I absolutely loved him for England. I hated the fact that he played for United, but he went to Real Madrid, so it was all good. I couldn't buy a Man United jersey. I couldn't do that. But after he left United, I bought every single shirt that he, with his name on the back. From Real Madrid to LA Galaxy, PSG. I brought all of them, and all of his England ones as well. Every England shirt had to have Beckham on the back, and yeah, my parents used to go mad because I would just moan and moan and moan at them till they bought me it. But yeah, I adored Beckham. Beckham was like I say, the first ever like footballer that I ever took a big interest in. And it is weird that I ended up being an Arsenal fan. To be honest, you would think that I'd have gone to United with having loved Beckham, but no, I've always been a Gooner, but just always adored David Beckham, and I do hope that he does get a legend card because he thoroughly deserves one. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure what kind of position they'll put him in because he was quite versatile. Really, he was a winger, but then he could play central mid as well. So that remains to be seen. But he was pretty quick, great free kick taker. I'd love to have Beckham, a player that I think the legends need a player like Beckham up there because just because of his assisting abilities, and I know obviously I've mentioned Xavi before, but like Beckham with his free kicks were insane. And I think all in good time as well. I do think Beckham will get one. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. So it all remains to be seen. Anyway, I'd love to see these guys get a legend card or like hero cards or something. Anything on those lines in FIFA 16. And if there's anybody else that you guys want to see, let me know down below in the comments, and I will maybe do another video on what you guys want to see as well in FIFA 16 with regards to Ultimate Team. So make sure you do that. If you have got any opinions, don't be shy and drop a comment. Leave a like rating if you enjoyed the video. Go and follow not only my Twitter but Cheyenne's Twitter as well, the other guy, in the description, because he is just the main person to credit for this video. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed creating it for you all, and I'll be back with another video very, very soon.